I think the trip will be very good. I think the Chinese leadership realized that they are dealing with a very experienced leader who was a prime minister before. And if you look at Mahathir's stature, he's the most senior statesperson in Southeast Asia. So I take it that they will take him very seriously. What he wants is basically a renegotiations of all the deals done with China during the Najib administration. In particular, he's looking at shaving off some of the major costs. I think a lot of people in Malaysia thinks that most of the deals were overpriced. So if the Chinese are willing to take a price cut, I suspect we will hear some good news coming out of Beijing.
Wow, what is the likelihood of that? I mean, if the renegotiations involving these mega projects are going to involve, let's say, trying to reprice, and ostensibly you would think lower, right? And I'm wondering whether terms in terms of equity, in terms of ownership, whether those are going to be discussed, plus debt.
Yes, I think what we'll find in this trip is that everything will be on the table. Nothing will be off the table. So you have to remember that these are the high-profile projects, but there are lots of actually other projects with the Chinese in Malaysia. A lot of it is much smaller than the $1 billion ringgit projects. There are actually, at least the last time I looked at, about 170 projects in Malaysia. So I think everything will be on the table for the very simple reason that when the Chinese invest in Malaysia, very few of these players are actually private entities. Most of them are linked with the Chinese government. So the Chinese government are extremely powerful when it comes to negotiating. They can negotiate across all the projects in Malaysia, not just the high-profile projects.
Okay, which raises the question: how much leverage does Malaysia have?
It's not a question of leverage. It's a question of laying a new foundation in terms of relationship. Obviously, Najib had a very, very strong relationship with China previously, but you're looking at a completely new government, new players. The only familiar face is Mahathir himself, and Mahathir being the elder statesperson, he may be able to push for things that Najib was not able to push. The other thing you have to remember is that Malaysia is not like other countries in Southeast Asia. Malaysia is the only country in Southeast Asia that straddles both sides of the South China Sea. People keep forgetting that Malaysia consists of Sabah and Sarawak on the island of Borneo. So if you look at all the issues facing the islands of the South China Sea, Malaysia, whether you like it or not, due to its geographical position, will be a major player. So that will be at the back of the Chinese mind as well.
Still watching? Perfect. Click here to watch another great video from CNBC International. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.